So when you sign it, it's quickly wafted away. Basically, the shame and guilt are absolutely related to the idea or sense or belief that you are someone who takes action. Things like, primal things like anger and those sort of things, still gone, because they don't need a story, strangely enough. They don't believe anger needs a story, surely no, it doesn't. Anger, like thought, comes out of nothing. Thinking, everything comes out of no thing, including shame and guilt. But anger or thought, thinking, just comes out of nothing. And then if it can attach itself to somebody, they take ownership of it and give it a story. If there's no one, anger or thought just comes out of nothing. Can't find anybody to attach itself to it, so it just falls back into nothing.
But it will be expressed somehow?
It can be expressed, yeah, absolutely.
So what's the difference?
Well, there isn't anybody to get hold of it. Anger is like a flame in the body that arises and there can be a response out of it, apparently. Obviously everything's bad. But there is no one that is happy to. It's just going through this body. Nobody's body.
But there is a suffering of some people when they, I'm a therapist, and when they come to me and I'm really suffering of this emotion and can you help me? What can you do?
Well, as far as the individual is concerned, they can only try and help somebody else because their perception is that there's somebody else there. The perceiver, the individual perceives somebody else is there because they think they are. But they can only respond from that person point of view to another apparent person. After liberation, of course, all that just... there isn't anybody, I don't see any people in it. There aren't any people. There's just energy in the form of bodies. Then somebody may put out their hand and claim to be a person, and there will be a response out of nothing to that. Or maybe not. But within the story, you can only respond within the story. You can't, if there's still an individual agenda in there, if there's still an individual energy in there, it can attempt to speak in non-dual terms, which a lot of teachers do. But basically that's coming out of a belief. That individual, if it believed in non-dual belief systems, it could say to that patient, there is no one there. It would be coming out of the mind, not out of nothing. And so there would be an energy of manipulation. Nothing. Nothing.